This is your ever-present haha, Mr. Christmas. I'm just here to run a little stream of Jessica's Uncomfortable Hanukkah Adventure, just so I have it show something off to people. Sit tight one moment while this loads up. And I'll just get to the little title screen here and see if Pixel Game Maker can catch in on what I'm doing here. Once again, this is Jessica's Uncomfortable Hanukkah Adventure, something I'm making out of for the Dog and Spider Private Investigation series. Looks like we got this going here, so let's get this going. Make sure that the stream is running it correctly. Now, as you can see, this here is just the title screen. It probably will look mostly like this because it's supposed to look like sort of an 8-bit digitized. But anyway, the new game continue probably will not continue to look like that. Box does not matter. There will be an opening cinema screen, which I don't have put in yet because I have not added Foley or anything to it. In fact, after I run this, I might just run what I've got for that video so far, but for now, let's play the game. There we have Nordish Sounds music going. Right now it just seems like your basic platformer. You can shoot, you can swing your police baton. That font will change. So what I want to do is I want to get a Commodore 64 looking font and make all the text appear like that. That would be a mana pickup. Mana uses your bullets, use your resource, which I actually call ki, a Japanese chi, if you will. Now, it'll be a bit more obvious later, but there's you'll be able to go in rooms, talk to people. This is a famous Castlevania line, and yes, that was Grandpa Abe Simpson there. If that phrase doesn't seem to make much sense, well, there's a reason for that. The enemies all explode into that because they're actually part of Jessica's own psyche. Right now, that is a stopgap sound here, this little beep. And, you know, any other time I play this, I'm getting a ton of health ups. Oh, my health is fine. It's my magic that's my key. I keep calling it, even I'm calling it. It can take up to 2 swings from the regular thing to hurt one of those. I have, because I believe in a certain amount of random elements, the bullets and the baton all do separate, all do randomized amount of damage between a preset minimum and maximum, which will actually be raised even higher when you get power-ups. Ugh. I kind of cornered myself here. Well, let's go and take this boss on, which I believe I don't have the... Now, there are many different ways to beat this boss. Now, this free restore, when you go to the new, you see the health and stuff went up, that is not going to happen to every zone transfer. It's just So it happens at the beginning of that path. You see the character will even say, "No way I can make that jump." That will actually lead towards... Oops. And I didn't save, so I have to go back and do that. Whoops. Well, that's alright. Maybe I'll just do better this time around. I'm actually going to have it auto-save on that one transition in the final game, but... Little tip, you can actually just barely at the edge of the hitbox. I'm still trying to figure out how to make it so instead of me having to do a low collision detection here so you can walk past it if you want, I'm trying to find some way to make it so you can press up to get on the incline. I need to change the red on the large health up so it matches a little better. And if anyone's actually talking to me in the room, I'm sorry. This isn't actually a regular stream, so I don't have the chat on. And won't be responding, because this is a very short stream. One that I can... so I can save the clip. I'm considering changing the jumping dynamics so that way you can at least control your on the way up of the jump so you can change direction partially midair. But giving complete control over jumps made it a little too easy. Oh wow! I just ran into a bug. Because you're not expected to... Because that was a fail condition that was never supposed to happen. I'm gonna have to start this up again. Wow, I'm a real professional, aren't I? That never should have come up, though. Make sure that my little thing is watching again. Yep, looks like it is. Do this boss fight, do this again. Now the gun always does a minimum. Its minimum possibility it does. Jeez. Well, now I know something else I need to balance a little better. Invincibility needs a... And I noticed that the background, if you load the save game, the background isn't centered correctly. I have definitely got to make sure I do not use save points here. Alright, let's go stop that boss. Now that is actually a sampled shot of a Glock 17, which is a .45 caliber. In the books, Jessica uses a replica... Well, not a replica. Jessica uses a revolver that fires the .45 auto. It is... Same thing Indiana Jones uses in Raiders of the Lost Ark. It actually requires specialized moon clips because automatic pistol rounds don't fit in revolvers because they're not tapered, they're not held in place. So you have to use, well, a moon clip in order to... But in this game, she'll be using a regular duty pistol. Because otherwise people will expect me to try to make the character reload after every 6 shots, and it's just a big unnecessary production. Stop the boss. You can bait out his attack. Trick is you don't want to get hit by the knife. Alright, now let's try to save this time. That way if I miss this jump, you may notice health falls slowly, and right now key upgrades don't. I'm actually going to have key upgrades float down slower, or maybe go up and down. But anyway, you barely ever hear this piece. A health power-up will be here. A permanent health max up. Now, the way the coding works, the reason why that boss will never reappear is related to... excuse me. For the same reason, the same coding will make it so the power-ups don't come back. But anyway, then you have these teleporters, which will have their own teleport sound. And I see I've got to do a little something so you don't see that blackness down there. But this is the beginning of the hub level. And you would need either the high jump or the teleport to get past here. There'd be another power-up waiting there. Huh. And I can't get out to show you the rest of this. There would be another power-up here. You would need the spider form to be able to get through here. There's the 4 movement powers. Spider form, which enables you get under low areas. Then the jumping spider, which enables you to go, jump up a little. I tried, and I'm still trying to make it so you can cling to walls in the spider form, but that would obviate the need for the jumping spider power-up. But anyway, so yeah, I definitely need to do something so it doesn't show you that down there. I'll fix the camera settings for that, and I'm going to go ahead now and show off that video that I was discussing. And once again, if anybody's talking to me, I do apologize, as in I'm not, oh, alright. And I'll show that little animated video that, again, there's no Foley, there's no graphics yet. I mean, there's no voice or anything. Let me just get this looking at here. And of course, the husband runs ahead and tries punching what's after their daughter, and, well, he's kind of surprised it worked, but, yeah, he still should have thought this through. It pixelates like that in the game engine, it looks a little better. Jessica both surprised that her family has been taken and that her husband actually punched a ghost out, but still. Grab that bag, get going. And my Operation Wolf cute little. And then bam, it cuts you out into that first stage. Alright, and that was all I really wanted to do with this stream, was to show you all what I'm working on, and that way Nordish Sound can take a look at what's going on. I gotta get him a key so he can actually have the game. Anyway, I wanna thank whoever it is for watching my little silliness here, and I hope you have a wonderful day, because it is a wonderful life.